One of the things that's going on right now is this coronavirus or COVID-19. Does indoor air quality have anything to do with that? Brian Drechsler is the owner of D&D Air Conditioning. It's a real honor and privilege to have you here, sir, today.
Thanks. Great to see you, Chris.
Something that made D&D special and unique and a little bit different than, let's say, the competitors out there. What do you think that would be, sir?
We are the company that your neighbors trust.
Indoor air quality has been really important for people like myself that have like sinus issues, that maybe have headaches, that trouble sleeping, those kind of things. But it's becoming more and more important. Maybe you kind of have a take in terms of indoor air quality and maybe some statistics that have been flying around in terms of just that quality air that we have inside of our homes.
Yeah, well, even before all the epidemic happened, the EPA would say that the air inside your house was 3 to 5 times more polluted than the air outside. Wow. Looks like the air outside is a lot cleaner these days, so it's probably even worse than that now. You got a lot of homeowners use different products in their hair or to clean their house. What they don't realize is you get a lot of VOCs and allergens and different things you're actually moving around the house, and it's actually being sucked into their air conditioning system, and it can be redistributed throughout the house without even realizing it.
So you're saying even before this virus thing that people's indoor air quality was probably worse than they thought it would be, huh?
Definitely, that's true.
But there's things that you can do right now to improve the indoor air quality. One of those things is an assessment that you guys offer.
Yeah, we can come out to your house. We can take a look at your home's air quality, and we can offer some solutions to some of those things you listed. Like we have an active air home purifier that has ionic air scrubbers that can get rid of things such as dust, dander, germs, VOCs, and allergens in the home and prevent growth of new ones, and can actively go out onto surfaces and clean as well.
Brian, one of the things that's going on right now is this coronavirus or COVID-19. Does indoor air quality have anything to do with that?
The active home air purifier, which I mentioned before, product actually does kill viruses in the air. So it can kill airborne particles, and it can kill viruses, and it can prevent growth inside your duct system. So as you condition your air through your AC system, you're going to be delivering not only clean air throughout the home, but it can continue to go out there and kill viruses that don't go through the AC system as well.
So Brian, one of the things that you were mentioning is I'm going to get better rest and sleep if the indoor air quality of my home is good as opposed to being poor. What are some of the benefits to the individual and the families that now sleep better?
There are a lot of benefits to especially a better night's sleep. You're going to be more productive at work throughout your workday. You're going to be a better family person. Your kids are going to feel better when they're sleeping well, and they're not, having issues at home with breathing and stuff like that, and respiratory issues. So there's a lot of advantages. And long term, you're going to be a healthier person too, even as you get older.
So what are some of the typical issues, Brian, after you get done with this home assessment? What are some of the things that your guys and gals are finding, your technicians out there?
Well, every house is different, so we find different things at different places. One, we look at the air filtration. A lot of people can start right there. It's the easiest fix. Is if you have poor filtration in your home, you're letting a lot of dust, dander, and different things through the air filter and going right into your AC system itself. So the best thing you can do there is upgrade your filtration to block it. But then you can look inside the system. Like I mentioned, your air conditioner is a breeding ground for organic growth and moisture. And so we can look at what kind of issues that's causing down the line in your ductwork or into your home. A lot of times you can see black growth on your AC vents, and a lot of stuff can be prevented and killed, and making sure that doesn't happen again.
So how do you work? I know you've told us about a couple different things that you guys can do. How do you work with the homeowner to figure out, because some of these things are inexpensive and easy, and some of them are probably a little bit more expensive. How do you work with the homeowner in terms of figuring out what those priorities need to be for them?
Well, it hasn't really changed due to this. We always work within a homeowner's budget to find what best fits their needs. So we go over your options, and then you have to feel comfortable with the budget. But we also offer some interest-free financing solutions and some different ways that homeowners can pay for things to make sure they're getting the air quality they need while not also breaking the bank at, especially during a time like we are now.
Now, I see everyone when I go to Publix this afternoon. I'm going to see a whole bunch of people wearing masks and gloves and things like that. I mean, are there things that you're doing there at the office, or your team or technicians are doing to stay safe out there and keep the residents safe as well?
At D&D Air Conditioning, safety is our most important thing, not only for our customers, but also our employees. So we put a protocol together to make sure that our technicians are being as healthy and as sanitary as possible. We provided sanitary wipes. We provided sanitary sprays. So before and after each call, our techs are having to sanitize themselves. So they should be sanitized twice before they get to your home. They're also sanitizing their tools and their different things as well. And also we're putting different protocols in. They will not enter your house unless they need to. Many people in Florida have their air conditioners in their garages or in their attics. And if that's the case, we don't need to enter the home. We can work with the homeowner, and they can control the thermostat for us. When we do need to get in, we'll take all the proper precautions. Our guys have gloves, masks, and we'll sanitize the area around them once they're done if we do have to go inside the home. But we're trying to keep the home entry to a minimum, only when needed.
Even during this time, Brian, you have a really great offer available in terms of indoor air assessment. Can you share with me the specifics of that real quick again?
Sure. Because of this time is more so than even with this time that we need to give back to the community where we can. And so we want to be able to offer someone to just take a look at their situation at no charge and then see what type of options would best fit their family and what their needs are. So we'll go through their air conditioning system and just take a look at where we can improve their indoor air quality, or just see where they stand currently. And there's no charge for that. And if there is some options you want to go over, a quote will be given free of charge.
Well, Brian, I really appreciate the time. I hope that this message kind of gets out to our neighbors and friends in Sarasota. And please, do share this video. Brian and his team are ready and waiting to kind of help you guys identify in terms of the indoor air quality that you guys are at. It's a great offer right now, and we'll keep your family and friends and neighbors safe. So, Brian, thanks so much for the time this afternoon. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris.